Good morning, guys. Saturday morning, about 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to go over a Trias video update. Hang in there, guys, with this video. I'm going to get into the macro, both scenarios, and then I'm going to dive into the micro just a little bit. So let's take a peek at the bullish scenario, first of all, which unfortunately at this point is basically non-existent. When I say bullish, I'm talking macro bullish, the 1-2-1-2 setup. Obviously, we could change into something else and morph into something else, but as I have this drawn, I no longer believe this is a viable option. Four-wave support broke. We do have overlap or if this is still a deep four, it's got overlap. So this is basically an invalid count currently. So I'm expecting this to be invalidated completely and no longer something I'm really watching or paying much attention to. But as always, guys, as a trader, I have to be fluid with the market. So as these types of scenarios present themselves, I have to at least be able to look at them and, understand that they're potential scenarios. But my primary, as we know, has always been this one. And I've made it very clear that this has a 5% chance of happening. And I believe now it has currently as it sits, it has a 0% chance of happening, at least the way I have it drawn. Guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I do this for entertainment and educational purposes only. So do not blindly follow anything I say or do. Also, guys, if you like the content that I spit out here and you enjoy the time that I spend doing this, I appreciate a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notifications button so you get notified of new videos that pop up. And also, I have partnered with MEXC Global, guys. If you guys are interested in joining my premium Discord group for free for 30 days, all you got to do is sign up with my affiliate link below this video, and I will grant you access to my channel, and you can also be entered to win 100 USDT bonus in futures trading. All right, so let's look at my primary scenario, which is still my primary scenario, which is that this is a larger degree A, this blue A, and then it looks like we did end up getting this B reset is what I'm anticipating this now. As you guys remember in the videos, I had this as an A and then a possible B and then a C down. So as of right now, this would actually be a WXY the way I have it. If this is an A, B, C, that would be a larger degree WXY. If we do get this Alt B here, then this could be a flat, an expanded flat as an AB. If we follow the white 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which would come back down to my original Alt B target, which would be this. Which would be this. So basically, what we could have happen, guys, is we could have two things happen here on this correction. Corrective waves and corrective structures. There's multiple different types of corrective structures in Elliott wave. So you have to just, play it level by level and look at all the different scenarios that are possible. Whereas an impulse wave is just five waves up, and it's as simple as that. This is not impulsive. This is clearly corrective. So we have to assume, that it is going to stay corrective down here. So this could turn into, this ABC, which would be actually a larger degree WXY, which would be this. This is an A. You got this B. Let me zoom in a little more so you can see it. A, if we do get rejected up here, which I think we will ultimately get rejected in this zone up here regardless, which we could already have our rejection in. This, from a fib standpoint, this zone here is we've rejected at the 0.5 fib retracement at 334, but this thing could go up to 370 or so. This area, this zone is ultimately my area that I anticipate this to be rejected in, whether it's this B or this 2. That's to be seen here later once we start, impulsing or correctively moving down. But from here, regardless, I do anticipate a 5-wave impulse once we do reject, because this would be either a C wave of this WXY, the larger degree WXY, this would actually be a Y, but whatever, we're just going to call it a B for now, which would put in our B down here roughly at the bottom of this channel. anywhere from 223 all the way up to 242 or so before moving back up to my ultimate main target, which is still my ultimate main target, anywhere from really $6 to $12. It's just taking, a different path into that direction. Now, if we do hit the 2-wave structure here, again, this is going to be a 5-wave impulse no matter what. So we're looking for an impulse once we get rejected no matter what down. The question is it going to be a 3-wave or is it going to be this C? So a 3-wave would take us down to roughly, let's get our fibs on here, assuming we reject right at 618. Our 3-wave would take us down to roughly $1.94. So if we do break down below this channel and sustain down below this channel here, then I would assume that our next target is going to be 390-ish or so before we have a 4-wave bounce, and then before we finish, our 5th wave down to $1.65, $1.70, somewhere around there. So those are really my 2 main scenarios that I'm looking at right now. We'll just kind of have to see how it unfolds once we get rejected, if we get rejected, which I'm assuming we do at this level here. So I'll keep this updated. Hopefully this helps. See you all later.